What's going on? You are on a winning walk with Christina and Mr. Ray.
Good morning,
Say
good
hey.
morning, good morning. How you peoples out here today in this happy land?
We're walking up the street to the money place to put some money in, take a little out, what have you. Just get by like the independently wealthy are not doing. But I was just gonna take y'all out in the neighborhood. It's a brisk 43 degrees ish. And so we were just strolling and seeing what y'all was doing on Saturday. And you hear the birds, they're just having the best time. It's like mid-afternoon here, and they are
I got drunk too much coffee.
nice,
Hit my
nice,
fingers.
nice, nice. Okay,
I said, oh,
this is real. This is real. This is unfiltered, unedited, everything. So, and you got two old people, so there's no telling what you might hear. You might hear rumbling stomachs or what have you. You hear it all, because there's no filter. The older you get, the less filter I think you get. You just will pretty much say anything, and if it's just too inappropriate, you say, "Ooh, Lord, forgive me," afterwards. but
yeah.
but other than that, we just enjoying our Saturday. What I did want to do is I was gonna go live today for the finishing of the shed, but it's kind of in question now because we've had a lot of light rain, but it added up to quite a bit, especially over there where the shed is sitting. So we might not be able to do it. My brother's gonna come out here and look and see if we can finish or if the ground's just too wet for it. But that's where I was gonna go live today and take y'all to look at the shed for a little bit, but didn't happen. But other than that, I'm just uh, enjoying the scenery, enjoying the walk. And I'm just taking y'all along for it. Other than that, I don't have anything else to do today. I was trying to set up a system, and my brother will have to come and help me figure that out too, because I'm not what you call the most tech savvy person. I can do things here and there, but the younger people seem to know how to maneuver that more than I do. So I let them do what they do. That's their lane, and I try to assist them in their lane so they can assist me in my lane. Teamwork makes the dream work. So I just stay in my lane. Car's coming. So we're just
I don't know what's going on.
standing. Yeah. Today I was getting my breakfast, and it's like I know there's gonna be an early spring, at least around here, because I'm seeing all of these animals, all this wildlife. A couple of nights ago, I saw a fox running across the street. A fox. And then probably like a week ago, I saw a coyote, a baby coyote. I'm like, all of these animals and stuff. And so this morning I was going to get my breakfast, going through the drive-through line, and I saw two ducks. And one of them was right in front of me, and it was like he was leading the way. Me and this truck behind him was like, okay, is this Animal Crossing, a duck crossing, or what? But
This is more like
wow.
this is Duck Creek over here. Duck Creek over
Yeah,
here.
we're by a creek called Duck Creek, so
Oh, there's a duck there.
yeah. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, yep, yep. Well, as y'all can see what my favorite color is. You might not be able to tell from what I'm wearing, but it is purple. It's my favorite color. So if I had a purple house, I'd have a purple house. Everything in my house would be purple. It's calming and relaxing and everything else. And I love purple.
Nice Tesla.
Yeah, that's my dream car. I would flip it around, but I don't want the neighbors to be like, what are you doing?
What are you looking at?
But it's,
Let's rent one of those. Go to birthday, Bernie's birthday party.
uh, I'll think about it.
Pull up in a test.
I'll think about renting it. You pull up in a test and stunt, huh? Yeah, stunting. Oh, is that y'all? Is that y'all? Yeah, for the night.
But I'll imagine how Aloha suits on.
So, yeah, if you want to know what my dream car is, it's a Tesla Model S. That would be me. And what color would it be? Yeah, it'd be purple. It would be. It would be. But how are y'all doing? I hope y'all are having a fantastic day. And in just a few, I'm just going to flip y'all around and let y'all see exactly where we're going. But other than that, this is what we do. We're just chilling. Just chilling. Hope y'all are having a good day. Hope some of y'all roll in here, for a little while. If not, I hope whatever you're doing, you enjoy your day. I'm not sophisticated enough to know how to do the premieres and the this and the that yet. I'm learning YouTube as I go along, learning the etiquettes of YouTube, and there's a million people going live, and I understand it's hard to keep up with all of that. But as I learn, and as I grow. But I'm coming out next week, and this I can tell y'all because I'm working on it now. Coming out with a video next week where I'm thanking many of my YouTube friends. This community, I'm finding out, in a diverse sense, can be very territorial. People can be very close to the vest when it comes to what they know, how they've grown their channels. I'm not crying. It's just out here, this weather's so dry and cool that it's making my eyes water. Sinus issues. But people are so, when they get to a certain amount, especially when they get to the amount where they're monetized, they get less and less forthright with the things they knew that were surefire to help them grow their channels. Now, everybody does things differently, and everybody does it the way they want to do it, but there are things for most every channel that you have, if you're passionate enough about them, that will work for you to help grow your channel to monetization and things to do. And I'm looking at a lot of videos and talking to several YouTubers about how they do what they do. And I'm finding in the community, the more subscribers you have, the more, like I say, the more not forthright you are, the more close to the vest you are and secretive about how you grow it instead of sharing. Especially when it's simple questions. I mean, being a new YouTuber, I don't have anything but simple questions. I don't know enough to know what to ask. So, but I have had people, and praise God, I have had people who, whether they knew it or not, mentored me, counseled me, encouraged, inspired, and motivated me to continue forward. And interestingly enough, a A lot of them are channels I supported and have supported for years. But the primary people that did that were people who don't even speak English. People who are not even in America. People who are on the other side of the world almost. The Vietnam community. Some of my first subscribers were Vietnamese. They don't speak English. So I just want to thank all of the people, all of the rock stars who were there for me initially. When I asked all of these dumb questions, and I'm still asking, I want to thank them. So I'm going to make a video coming next week where I thank them. And I shout out their channels. I think it's important that you never are ungrateful. When people go out of their way to do things for you that they don't have to do, the least you can say is thank you. And the channels I'm shouting out, they're just a handful of a bunch of channels where people have been very, very good to me. And I just want to say thank you because they've done a lot and provided a lot and given me a lot of information and ideas that they didn't even know they were doing it. And so coming up next week sometime, I don't know, between now and next Friday, I'll come out with another video thanking the subscribers. Ooh, y'all. Let me turn y'all around real quick. This here, KF to the C. Oh my gosh. It smells amazing right now. And I'm not a KFC person, but it smells so good. And I don't, like I said, KFC, if I want some fried chicken, there's a place called Sharks. And they do fried chicken, they do catfish. And they fry chicken the way I would fry chicken if I was still frying chicken. You know, and about once a month, I will have Ray go to Sharks. Give me some wings and some fries. And it's coming up on the end of the month. So, depending on how I feel today, because today is the day where I have what I want. But I don't have anything without taking what? That winning walk. So, I may do that today. But back to KFC. Y'all, it smells so good. But I got some one day because the smell was just driving me crazy. It was a Saturday or Sunday or something like that. And this has been some years ago. I went and got some because it was just coming out the restaurant. It was just smelling so good. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to get some. Because this has got to be fantastic. Got it. Came home. It was hot. Smelled fresh. Tasted it. No, it wasn't good at all. It wasn't good at all. That was, I know, 4, 5, 6 years ago maybe. Or maybe longer than that. Excuse me. I will never, not KFC. I will never. Never. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. But no, Sharks, man, that's a nice chicken. Nice French fries. They give you a nice amount. They don't overwhelm you with food. They give you just what you need. And it's fresh. It's always hot. I've been going to Sharks off and on for, how long already? 7, 8 years, something like that. Good stuff. Yep.
Close this week. I'm gonna put out.
I'm glad to see this right here. This makes me glad right here. That, let me see. Clothing and shoes. There's 2 boxes here. And I love it. Because I have things that I like to take to the blessing box, but the blessing box only takes food. But I'm always looking for clothing boxes, shoe boxes, because when I'm out diving, I find a lot of clothes and shoes. Some of the pieces of clothing I wear, but a lot of it is just smaller and medium and large and stuff. And I'm none of those things. So I hold them. But with the shed that I'm having built or helping to build, I'm gonna have to really, that we are putting together. I'm having to do a lot of downsizing. And part of that downsizing is going to be getting rid of more of the things I found, more of the clothes. These clothes are brand spanking new and they have tags on them. I will sell the best of them in yard sales coming up as the weather gets more stable, because it's rainy and it's cold and nobody's coming to a yard sale in the rain or the cold. But some of them I'm gonna have to take to these clothing boxes. So it's good to know. But the thing about these clothing boxes around here, they play clothing box shuffle with them, and I'm not understanding why. I see these and they're walking distance from the house, so it's no problem to bring them up here. But if I come Tuesday or Wednesday, they'll have moved them somewhere else. They're just moving them all over the place, and I don't get it. I don't understand what the deal is. But I'm glad to see them. Yeah, this is gonna make me really, because I have a lot of stuff. There are several things on the agenda. But what's foremost in my mind for 2023, outside of blessing others and being a blessing to others and inspiring, encouraging and motivating, is finding a car. I walk everywhere. I walk all the time. I walk every day. And since 2021, I walk everywhere because I don't have a car. In 2021, Labor Day weekend, my husband and I were going to look for furniture. And a lady pulled out, cut across 2 lanes of traffic and T-boned us. Not paying attention, just taking a shot in the dark chance because she couldn't see. And because she couldn't see, she should have just stopped. She shouldn't have went out. But she decided to take a chance because she's probably taken that chance a million times before. According to the people in the apartment complex she lived in, which is where she was coming from, she drives like a bat out of you-know-where. So they knew that it would eventually be her time for an accident, and they were right. She took my car of 13 years, my baby, my pride, and she totaled it. In 2 minutes, it was totaled. She almost took us. Were it not for the grace of God, she'd have took us both. Or she could have. It was that bad. So since then, I have not had a car. I was going to, and I got, I'm sorry, y'all, this is loud out here because there's traffic as you see, and it's just zip, 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 zip. And I'm gonna learn how to do this. You know, this is all experimental. And I'm gonna learn how to do this, but what was I saying? I forgot just that quick what I was saying. Oh, about the car, I got the insurance company that we have, who shall remain nameless, actually did give me a decent amount for that old car. They really did. But not 2 weeks after, as I had started looking for, a used car that I could sort of exchange and pay the amount they gave me for, because one thing I'm not going to do, one thing that I can't afford to do, is have a car note. One thing I will never have ever again in life is another brand spanking new car with a brand spanking new car note. The only way I will have a brand new car ever is somebody buys it for me. But other than that, and pays for it. Other than that, I will have a good used cash car. And that's what I'm looking for right now. But I will not have ever a car note. I will be on the winning walk until the Lord swoops me up before I have a brand new car note. And that's just that on that. But I was about to take the money and really seriously begin to look for another car, like a cash car preferably. And not a month after I made the decision to do that, what happens? I was going out of the garage with Misha for one of my winning walks in the morning on my break. And as we walked out the garage and closed the garage door down, we heard this loud, almost explosion type. It was like, is the sky falling or what? And Kadri called and she was like, Mama, did you hear that? And I said, yeah, I heard that. What was it? Was it in the house? She said, no. She said, but open the garage door back up and you'll see it. And so I opened the garage door up, thinking to myself, I really don't want to see this because it sounds like money. And it was. The roof of the garage caved in. I was like, okay. So there was a whole ordeal with that to get that fixed. It wasn't just a, patch up deal. Just patch it up and go on. Oh no, that wasn't what it was. That wasn't what it was. So they were like, oh, had some roofers and they're good people. They were like, oh, well, I hate to tell you this, but during a tornado in 2019, your roof developed from the F4 winds, like 150 mile an hour winds. Your roof developed a tiny hole that could not be seen. That progressively has gotten bigger since then. And the water damage is extensive. It's gotten to your roof. It's gotten to what holds your roof up. All of that. And we're going to replace all of it. All the way down to the base of your roof. From your roof and shingles and all of that, all the way down to what's holding your roof up. All of that wood is damaged. It's damaged and it can't be replaced. I'm like, okay. Alrighty, so what are we talking? With the insurance, the minute amount that they pay, we're talking $19,000. $19,000. The ceiling in my garage, plus all the way up to the roof, and everything holding it up, 19 grand. So there went my 6. Hey Hey, Chelsea. What is really going on? I'm just running my mouth. Just running my mouth. And so that is why I don't have a car. And I'm going to get a cash car whenever I get the opportunity to find a decent one. But we're up at the money place. I ain't going to show where it is, but you probably got a glimpse of where we are. My husband says he's come to deposit something, but I think he's going to sneak and take something out because it is his birthday on Monday, and I think he wants to stunt with some cash in his pocket and just treat himself and party like it's his birthday. He don't know what we have planned for him, but he's thinking nothing's happening, but he knows every time he has a birthday, something is going to happen because it's like a dual celebration. We got married on his birthday. We got married on the 27th, so he'll be 62 on his birthday, and we'll be married 36 years. So there's always a celebration, and I always try to ask him, what do you want to do, baby? And he just like, well, I can't buy. I don't know. It's not at the store. This, that, and the third. So he already has a gift. He don't know that, but he already has a gift. I got him something, and Kadri got him something. So, let's show you my chocolate coming here. Hey, Chelsea. Chelsea said, happy early birthday to you. And happy early anniversary, Chelsea, my friend Chelsea. Yeah. But, yeah. Nah, I was just out here getting it in, girl. In between the little showers we having like rain here and there going back and forth. I brought my umbrella just to be on the safe side. But, yeah, rain, shine, sleet, snow. Only three things that's going to stop me is the Lord say stay in the house. Number 1, number 2, a tornado. Number 3, ice. Those 3 things keep me from my winning walk. But other than that, got to get that winning walk. Got to get it for physical. Got to get it for mental. Got to get it for emotional. Got to get it for spiritual. Sometimes I come out here and I don't do anything but walk and talk with the Lord. Looks like they're building something new over here. What is this? It looks like a restaurant. Yeah, it does look like one of those salad places. Some kind of salad place. Nice. Snappy salads. It's something. I don't know. But over here on the other side is like, we got a bunch of restaurants. El Pollo Loco and Jason's Deli, Chipotle, Blaze Pizza. Yeah. So we got a lot of food over here. None of which appeals to me at all whatsoever. I don't eat any of that. Except for Jason's Deli sometimes. When they want to do right with their food, I'll eat there. But the rest of the places, not so much. I don't care for them. Down the street from here is a, what is that place called? Jersey Mike's. Now I rock with them. I like Jersey Mike's. But other than the rest of these places, nah, not so much. Not so much. Nah, we can't walk on the street, so we gotta hurry up. This is this road right here. It's Beltline and Plano Road in Richardson. Yeah, they are. They're fresh, and I'm real particular about spices, especially now. There's a lot of, spices that are just common and ordinary that everybody eats and think nothing of, that since I've gotten older, I can't tolerate. And it stops me from going to places like a Chipotle or a pizza place. And I just have to be really picky and ticky, because I know if not, I'll pay for it one way or the other. And Jersey Mike's has it when you do it the Mike's way, their spices and stuff, they're wonderful, and I don't have any problems with them. Super good, super fresh, just good. And every time I go in there, the service is nice. Everybody's nice. Everybody seems like they're enjoying what they're doing, and to me, that makes for a good sandwich or whatever it is you're getting. It just makes it taste better to me when everybody's nice.
We're gonna walk straight down.
We're gonna walk straight.
Yeah, we definitely not walking.
Uh,
Crossover and all that.
ooh, I don't know if I want to cross over Plano Road. Plano Road is so. This intersection,
Just hold on. We got to cross over this side. We go down here and cross over.
and yeah, we're in Richardson, Texas. Plano and Beltline Road is the most dangerous intersection in Richardson, Texas, and has been for the past 40 plus years. It's the deadliest and the most dangerous, and crossing there, I just don't. I don't like doing it. I will, but I don't.
Just smell it.
I don't like it. Oh, you might be smelling this right here.
All
The tacos, yeah. You may be smelling the tacos in there. You know, if you're free and liberated in what you can eat, from what I've heard, tacos next to a gas station can be the bomb. I can't do that anymore though, but I couldn't do that before, but I definitely couldn't now. But yeah, if you are good, they have like taquerias or taco places and stuff like that next to gas stations or built with gas stations. It's super, super good.
That's what I heard too.
But yeah, we got a lot of restaurants, and interestingly enough, nestled into these restaurants on both sides of the street are Nick Krause. If you could see this traffic, you can't be playing around out here, coming out here walking if you're crossing. But nestled in between these two, all of these restaurants and stuff is 3 fitness centers. There's a LA Fitness. There's something over here called Retro Fitness. And then across the street from Wendy's, O'Reilly's, and all that, they're building a Planet Fitness. So we're gonna be fitnessed out. And I just want to see how it's gonna affect Northeast Richardson. I want to see.
I got a feeling one of these gonna close down though.
Well, there's gonna be a competition because they're brand spanking new and they're just opening. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. But I'll say this, and I'll say it on camera. Depending upon, and y'all give me let me know in the comments, whoever's watching, which one is the best. Have you ever heard of Retro Fitness? I've heard of Planet Fitness, but not Retro Fitness. My daughter tried, it's called Retro Fitness now, but it was YouFit. And I started going to the gym with her in YouFit, and I really enjoyed it. She tried LA Fitness, and she didn't care for it because people were very rude to her. But out of one of these two, y'all tell me which one, if they're good or bad. If you've heard or if you know anything about Planet Fitness or Retro Fitness, let me know if they're good, if they're bad. Because out of one of the two, I'm going to take a winning walk up here, and I'm going to get a trainer. I'm going to get a trainer to help me with some weight training because gravity is about to kill me. I'm doing stretches and stuff, and I'm feeling more of my flexibility and mobility coming back. But I know I need some sort of weight training, at least a couple of days a week. I know I need to do that. So I'm going to make a commitment of time to myself and try to get that done and stop procrastinating, because I know that's what's missing. But I just would like to know which one of these are going to be best. I'm tempted to just go back to Retro Fitness because I really, really like that. Oh, Planet Fitness is? Okay. Well, I'll wait it. I'll wait it. I may check them out because both of them are within walking distance. So cool. Planet Fitness. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check Planet Fitness out. I appreciate you, Chelsea, for coming on my live and sticking it out. Yeah, I'm gonna check both of them out. But since I got a recommendation for Planet Fitness, I'm definitely gonna check them out and weigh them and go where the Lord says go. But I know I'm gonna have to do that. I need to go ahead and make that commitment. But I appreciate you for coming to my live, and maybe my lives will be more structured next time. Maybe I'll be more on topic. But for now, I want to thank you for coming. Appreciate all of you rock stars in my eyes. And I thank you for taking that winning walk with me. Y'all have a blessed Saturday.